Will be milder winds coming in off the Atlantic. We're going to lose the cold air currently resident across the UK. You can see the weather systems lined up out in the Atlantic, some of them quite intense and dark, ominous cloud here. At the moment though, we're keeping our eye on a blob of cloud across southern parts of England and Wales. This is producing some damp weather right now. It's mostly rain, but some sleet and snow mixed in across the higher ground of the West Country, so the Mendips, the Blackdown Hills, Dartmoor as well. Could see a covering of snow, but probably no great amounts, but a damp, chilly afternoon nonetheless, and some of that rain, sleet and snow just edging into the higher ground of southeast Wales too. But further north across Wales, much of the Midlands, it's dry with the cloud breaks across northern England. Some sunshine certainly to the west of the Pennines, and a decent afternoon for much of Scotland. Good spells of sunshine here. You can wrap up warm, not too bad, 4 and 5 degrees. Some brightness too for Northern Ireland. So a bit of a north-south split through this afternoon. Now through this evening and overnight, this damp weather reluctantly will die out, so that most places will end the night on a dry note. The clearest of the skies further north. There'll be a few fog patches around. Touch of frost too across northern areas. Temperatures dipping close to freezing. Probably one of the last frosts of the coming week. It is going to get milder, as I say. But it will be a chilly start to Monday morning. Still a lot of cloud across the more southern and eastern areas, and here I think it could be quite reluctant to break up. Some brightness further north before weather system brings some outbreaks of rain into western parts of Northern Ireland, western Scotland. The breeze freshening up, so perhaps not feeling all that warm. Temperatures typically 4 or 5 degrees. But things starting to come in from the west, and this is the first major weather system winding itself up. Some heavy rain. You can see the closeness of the isobars indicating some very strong winds, certainly turning wet across many northern and western parts of the UK through Tuesday. Some fairly heavy and persistent rain, and the strong winds coming in from the southwest, certainly the risk of gales, possibly severe gales across the higher ground and coast of Scotland and Northern Ireland. But you can see by the colour of them, they are milder winds, so higher temperatures than we've seen recently across all parts of the UK, around about 8, 9 or 10 degrees typically. That rain though not reaching East Anglia in the southeast, certainly not until late on in the day. Now there's some uncertainty at this range obviously, but you get the gist. A wet and windy spell of weather for many. That rain eventually reaching the southeast as we go into Wednesday morning, probably hanging around here for a wee while. Brightening up from the northwest though, dry and brighter, a fresher feel through the middle of the week. Temperatures around 8, 9 or 10 degrees. 1 or 2 wintry showers across the far northwest of Scotland. But by and large, we're sort of in between weather systems at this stage. We say goodbye to that front across the southeast. The next one winding itself up out in the Atlantic, and rain will eventually get into the far northwest of Scotland and Northern Ireland. And again, the closeness of the isobars indicating another windy spell of weather. But for most of us on Thursday, it should be dry with some sunshine around. Temperatures between 6 and 9 degrees. Now, it looks as though eventually this band of wet weather will creep across the UK. I must reiterate some uncertainty about this, but eventually some rain reaching eastern areas on Friday, drying up behind. Everywhere, though, remaining mild. Back to John in North Somerset.